Vasudeva sutam devam
Vasudeva sutam devam
Kamsa chanooramardhanam Devaki paramanandam Krishnam vande jagadgurum Namostute vyasa vishala buddhe Pullaravindayata patra netra Yena tvaya bharata taila purna Prajwalito jnanamaya pradipaha Shubhodaya, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are joining. The 16th chapter of Bhagavad Geeta we have been covering. This chapter's name is Daiva Asura Sampat Vibhaga Yoga. It's a classification of divine and demonic wealth. And we generally think wealth is only one. Doesn't matter what type of wealth, it's only one. And Sri Krishna here, he classifies that one. There are two types of wealth. Two classifications. One is divine, which is lasts. It will come along with us eternally. It will take us up, progress, towards the progress it takes. There is another wealth called as demonic wealth. Though it sounds to be very alluring and very enchanting, that wealth drags us down, pulls us down, makes us helpless. Daivi sampat vimokshaya nibandhaya asuri mataha. Shri Krishna says, Daivi sampat, acquiring the divine wealth, makes us free in our life, whereas the demonic wealth makes us helpless in our life. And Shri Krishna, the purpose of this chapter, we sadhakas, the practitioners of higher things in our life, we should be very alert on what type of wealth we are acquiring. And our eyes should be set on the divine wealth, not on the demonic wealth. And at the beginning, Sri Krishna starts off with 26 divine qualities, which we have to strive to acquire those ones. And after that, he talks about demonic wealth and the 5 types of demonic wealth. And what are the manifestation of that one? Having people with those demonic wealth, how they manifest in their day-to-day life, how they react in the world, he talks about. And at the end, Sri Krishna says, you have to learn, you have to educate your children also. In the university and our business school, our employer, everyone talks about money in the bank. That is the only the sign of wealth, and no institution is talking about this divine wealth. And nor at home also. At home also, we are pushing our children to study hard, get a highly paid job, then your life is done. That's all parents also are interested in. But Bhagavad Geeta opens up a new dimension of life. Acquire this one if you want happiness, peace, contentment, joy, freedom in your life. Acquire the divine wealth. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhi Jnana Yoga Vyavastitihi Dhanam Damascha Yajnascha Swadhyaya Tapa Arjavam. The first quality is Abhaya. Be fearless in your life. Take up the challenging task in your life. Not be afraid. I am scared in my life when I have done something wrong in my life. Inside, there is a conscious. It's pricking that one. When you tread the noble life, there is no fear. Take on the challenges and be bold and walk on the untrodden path. We generally we want to trodden the path which is trodden by millions of people. You study this one because many people have studied, you will get lot of money. There is lot of success. We want to follow the trodden path, whereas the seeker of higher knowledge, he or she is willing to tread the untrodden path. Untrodden path, be courageous. And courageous, the higher things in our life, not many people are interested. It's an untrodden path. And be brave to tread that path. Abhayam sattva samshuddhi jnana yoga vyavastitihi. Calm your mind, serene mind. When your mind is calm, serene, you can think well. Jnana yoga, acquire knowledge. Acquire knowledge. Nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitram iha vidyate. There is no purifier such as knowledge. And acquire the knowledge. And dhanam dhamascha, be magnanimous in your life, not be short-handed, and support the co-traveler along the way. When you are born now, so many now billions of people are treading this path. It's world population 7-8 billion people. 8 or 8 billion people are the co-travelers, and some are slacking, some are ahead, some are at par with you, and support wherever people are lagging behind, people are helpless. Support them wherever you can. Dhanam dhamascha yajnascha. When you are treading the untrodden path, and have a control over your senses, tongue, your senses. And these days, people recklessly, they forward messages, videos, they share it in WhatsApp. And I urge all our yoga practitioners, also yoga students, if you are forwarding any message, underline, you write 2 lines. Why it is important that you are forwarding. I don't want any messages without your comments. And why? How relevant to your life, and why do you think it is relevant to others' life? I want you to write 2 lines before you forward. That makes you to think, why I am simply forwarding. If you are forwarding, write underneath, don't just forward. Why it is important to yourself, why it is important for others, make a comment. And with that, then only you are allowed to forward. Otherwise, in our group, we will block you. And dhanam dhamascha yajnascha. And yajnascha, yajna, whatever you do, whatever you do, it should be an offering to the Supreme Lord. Swadhyaya tapa arjavam. Every day, contemplate, introspect, align. I mentioned Swadhyaya is nothing but align yourself with the higher things. The scriptures talks about the ideal personality, where you are, there is an offset is there. Every day you have to read so that this offset is minimized. Arjavam, tapa, do the austerity. Like today in Melbourne, they say it's 28 degrees. Last week it was around 15, 16, and it's too hot or too cold not to keep on complaining. If the weather is too bad, bloody hot, or it's a bloody cold, don't swear at the weather. Try to, the things which are beyond your control, try to endure that one, which you can't do anything. By swearing at the weather, can you do any difference? You can't do that one. And which are beyond your control, endure. Tapa arjavam. Your thinking, talking, and your action must align. Then ahimsa satyam akrodha. Tyaga shantirapaishunam. Daya bhuteshu aloluptvam. Mardavam hrira chapalam. Ahimsa, my life should not be a burden for others. Satya, I should tread the path of what is right, not it's a truth. My life should be spent in search of the truth. Satyam bruyat priyam bruyan. In the Mundako, it is Upanishad Taittiriya, it talks about the talk, the truth which is pleasing to others, which will bring good to others. Talk that one. Satya, akrodha, control your emotions. Anger management. Tyaga, offer, sacrifice your personal comfort for others. And you are here not for your own pampering your body, when God has given you good health and made you get educated well, made you to earn well in the life. Do not limit the whatever good has been bestowed on to you for yourself. When God has been so kind to you, you have to sacrifice everything for others. That is the art of saying thank you to the one who has made us become what we are. How we can say thank you? By giving. My life is dedicated for others. Tyaga, shanti rapaishunam. Shanti, calm mind, serenity within. Apaishunam, no backbiting against others. Daya bhuteshu aloluptvam, looking after the welfare of all beings and other birds or other animals around, and look after them. You have an obligation. Those the dumb animals, they look up to us as a protector. We should not be a distractor. They look up at us for our protection. Daya bhuteshu aloluptvam mardavam hira chapalam. Very soft spoken and shy in doing wrong things. Hri achapalam. Control over your taste and senses. Control your desire. Control that one. Achapalam. Tejakshama dhriti shaucha.
Tejakshama dhriti shaucha.
Adroho na atimanita.
Adroho na atimanita.
Bhavanti sampadam devi.
Bhavanti sampadam devi.
Abhijatasya bharata.
Abhijatasya bharata.
Teja means very dynamic person, not a dull person. Whatever task is assigned, keep on procrastination. I am thinking about that one. I am thinking whether to do or not. Whatever task is assigned, procrastinate. And Teja, Kshama, very compassionate. Kshama, Dhriti, Shaucha, very focused in the life. Focused, not a wavery person. Dhriti, Shaucha, purity is there. Shaucha, Adroho na atimanita. Adroho, not to the people have laid faith on you not to disappoint. Your parents have laid faith on you, and your colleagues have laid faith on your employer, and your colleagues and your subordinates, your children, your parents, and they have reposed faith in you not to disappoint them. Beyond all, and when you are educated, last week I mentioned, and I hold everyone a traitor who has studied, educated and settled in the life, yet not doing anything for the rest of the community. I hold them a traitor. It's a famous statement from Swami Vivekananda. As a child, I heard about this one. The message of Vivekananda, everyone, if you are educated, you have additional responsibility. If you are financially well off, you have taken up additional responsibility. If you have a good paid job, you have taken additional responsibility. Your responsibility has gone up towards the society. Not the money means it is not for my lavish, extravagant lifestyle, not for buying expensive house, expensive car, expensive holidays. It is not for that one. Whatever money, your education you have, that your responsibility has gone up to discharge to the community. Then only the society can sustain. Sustainable living, that is sustainable living. Otherwise, the society cannot sustain. The pockets of growth and pockets of prosperity, and 99% of the population is suffering. No society can sustain that way. To make a sustainable living, you have to, in the scripture it talks about, you have to nourish the society and motivate them to also become great. Adroho na atimanita, not to be too arrogant, not to be too egoistic. These are the Bhavanti Sampadam Devi Abhijatasya Bharata. Oh, the seeker of light, the one who is treading the path of light, Sri Krishna says, these are the wealth you must acquire. And though I have been repeating these divine qualities in all classes, there is an underlying interest in me to have everyone to develop these qualities. And what are the demonic qualities? Shri Krishna talks about Dhambo Darpo Abhimanascha,
Dhambo Darpo Abhimanascha,
Krodha Parushya Evacha,
Krodha Parushyam
Ajnanam Chabijatasya,
Ajnanam Chabijatasya,
Partha Sampada Asurim.
Partha Sampadam
Dhamba, the demonic wealth, how they are, the demonic wealth, people who acquired the demonic wealth, only the show off. Life is putting on various mask, pretending that they are very happy in their life. In the Facebook, I put a happy picture saying that I am most happiest because I purchased this one, I have this one, and inside I am sulking. So many masks I have put on, and in the Bollywood also, last week I mentioned, so many celebrities, they are promoting various products. Drink this one Coke, you are happy. Buy this diamond, you are happy, and happy face. And inside, how they acquired drug dealing and it's black marketing, and those wealth, they are the cord, they will bind them and make them helpless, and not only them, they will ruin their generations to come. And Dhamba, only the putting on the mask, Dhamba, Darpa, arrogance. Who are you to ask me? You don't know who I am. Dhambo Darpo Abhimanascha, so egoistic. Somehow, if I have some talent, I become so egoistic in my life. Always I, and my sentence starts with I, finishes with I. Abhimanascha, Krodha Parushya Evacha. If somebody asks me the question, anger bursts out. Parushya, it's a very rough person, Parushya Evacha. These are the product of ignorance. Ajnanam Chabijatasya Partha Sampada Asurim. These are the product of ignorance. And Shri Krishna says, again, why you have to acquire the divine wealth? Devi Sampad Vimokshaya, Nibandaya Asuri Mata, Mashucha Sampadam Devi, Abhijatosi Pandava, Mashucha, don't cry. You don't cry, you are born in a divine estate. Shri Krishna talks to all of us through Arjuna not to sulk. You are born in a divine estate. The divine wealth, you already have shown interest in acquiring the divine wealth. This divine wealth will set you free, makes you free in your life, whereas the demonic wealth, and Shri Krishna says, make you helpless. And the next one, Jyobhuta Sargo Lokesmin, Daiva Asura Evacha, Daivo Vistarasha Prokta, Asuram Partha Me Shrunu. And many people, they ask the question, why these negative people should be there? Why can't we have only the good people? Only the good, and why we need the negativity? And why can't we have? Shri Krishna here says, Dyo Bhuta Sargo Lokesmin. Right from the beginning, two types of people were always there. People treading the demonic way, people treading the divine ways. And two types. And in the color also, people can say, why we need black and white? Can't we have only one color, black? And they say black, absence of black is white. Unless, what is white? Absence of black is white. It's if only white is there, then white, absence of anything is white. Absence of black is white. Why that one should be there? And it's only when black is there, there is a prominence for white goes up. When the negative people are there, then the prominence for the good ones goes up. And when it's a negative people, that the people treading the negative way, when they are going through, how they are falling down, by seeing that one, good people, they realize, I should not tread that path. And in the Mundaka Upanishad, in the Ishavasya Upanishad, Yajna Mantra Upanishad, it talks about it's Vidyam cha Avidyam cha Yastad Vedo Bhayam Saha Avidyaya Mrityam Tirtva Vidyaya Amritam Ashnute. You need to know the good and bad. You need to have the knowledge of both good and bad. Not only the good, only that put in a cage, only the good things. I won't know why I have to follow this one. I should know why, if I tread the wrong, what will happen. I should have a knowledge of wrong, then only I appreciate the good things. And the Upanishad, it talks about knowing the wrong, one mrityum tirtva, one overcomes the great fear. Knowing about the wrong things and knowing about the good things, one progresses up in life. Both are required, and right from the beginning, good and bad were there. I have spoken inexhaustively about the good things. Now here, what bad things means and what are the effects of that one? Listen to me. Pravrittimcha nivrittincha janana vidurasura na shaucham napi acharo na satyam teshu vidyate. The people with the demonic seeking the demonic wealth, they do not know what to do, what not to do, what to be engaged in, from what they have to retreat. They can't differentiate pravritti, active or retreat, action and withdrawal. They don't know the difference between that one, and they do not have a purity. There is no purity in their life. And no physical purity, talking purity, mental purity, every abusive word all the time, thinking, even if they are not talking, in the thinking negative. And these are the chacharo, and no truth. And there is no truth in their saying. We can't trust what they are saying. And these are the broad the qualities of the demonic people. They are treading the demonic estate. Asatya apratishtamte Jagadahuranishwaram Apaspara asambhutam Kimanyat kama haitukam. And in the world, I myself heard people saying, there is no truth in this world, there is no room for good people. You have to be very able to take shortcuts, cunning and no compassion. Your goal, you should making the money is the goal of your life. Many people I have heard, they are talking about, goal of your life is to make money. There is no, don't be saying good, good, good. There is no good in this world. And do not trust that one. And hook or crook, you make money. And that is what media glorifies, what people glorifies as a successful living. And they talk about that one. There is no truth. Asatyam and Jagadahura Anishwaram. There is no God. If there is a God, show me. Where is the God? And you can't show me, then don't talk about a cock and bull story. There is no God. They convincingly talk in their flowery talks. They talk about there is no God. They convince and show me where is the God. And they make the people who are in the borderline to, they also start thinking, yes, what this person says has a sense. And for example, in the night time, if somebody says, argues, there is no sun. There is no sun. You are a fool. It's look at the stars. So many stars. You are talking about sun, sun, sun. Where is the sun? Show me now. And a wise person will say, you have to wait. I will show you in the right time. And in the pitch dark, in the night time, if somebody is asking, show me the sun. And so is, if somebody is saying, show me the God, you have to say, wait, I will show you, time has to come. These people, they say, there is no God, show me that one. And apaspara sambhutam kimanyat kama haitukam. It's the desire is the basis of existence. This world has come out of this desire. The progress, the desire is the mother of invention. Whatever we are, however advanced we are, it is because of the desire. The desire made us to come to this one. Have a lot of desire, and be the desire is the basis of your existence, and the kama haitukam. There is nothing else. Only the desire is the ultimate of this one. And your life should be spent on satiating your desires. Whatever desires are there, you have to satiate and go after that one. And etam drashtam avastabhya nashtatmano alpabuddhayaha etam drishtim avastabhya nashtatmano alpabuddhayaha prabhavantya ugrakarmana kshayaya jagato ahita. Ahita means not conducive. Jagata means world. Their action, their thinking is not conducive to the harmony of the world. For the welfare of the world, they never will think. They always think confused people. There is no God, and desire run like a mad after satisfying the desires. Etam, this type of notion they have. Nashtatma no alpa buddhayaha. The people of limited intellect, small intellect, they talk about this one. Prabhavantya ugra karmana. They do the tapas wrong way. There is no sanction of the scriptures. They do the severe, the austerity, like even terrorists. They go to somewhere remote place in the Afghanistan or Middle East somewhere, and they go through a lot of hardship in the cave, and they do 6 months training, 1 year training. What is the purpose? Jagato ahitaha. I have to destroy. My goal of this life is to destroy the civilization. I want to kill those who do not agree with me. I have to kill them. I have to kill them, destroy those people. in the Kama Ashritya Dushpuram,
Kama ashritya dushpuram,
Damba Mana Madanvita,
dambamana madanvitaha,
Mohad Grihitva Asadgruhan,
mohat grihitva asadgrihnan,
Pravartante Ashuchivrataha.
pravartante ashuchivrataha.
They, again repeat that one. Last week we did up to sloka 10, and that's why I am coming fast. We did up to sloka 10. Kama ashritya dushpuram,
Kama ashritya dushpuram,
dambamana madanvitaha,
dhambamana madanvitaha,
mohad grihitva asadgrahan,
moha grihitva asadgrahna,
asadgrahan,
asadgrahan,
pravartante ashuchivrataha.
pravartante ashuchivrataha.
Kama ashritya, they are going after desire, satisfying their taste buds, satisfying their tongue, senses, and their whole life is spent on the satisfying their senses. Kama ashritya, most best thing I want to have. Whatever good is there, I want to have. I want to have. I want to have the latest and only the best, that it's whatever. Kama ashritya dushpuram damba mana madanvitaha. Damba, only to show off. I buy a latest phone, I want to put it in the Facebook. Look at my phone, I paid this much, I am the only one in my town, and to have this one. And damba only to show, it's a show off. Damba mana madhanvitaha. With mada means arrogance and ego, arrogance and show off. Mohad grihitva asadgrahan. And mohad, that they are confused, their moha, they are so attached to the wrong things. Moha, that so attached to the wrong asadgrahan, they can't they are holding on to the wrong things. And the divine people with the divine qualities, they are attached to the good things. I want good things, good, I want that one. Whereas these people, those which is perishable, it's trivial, small, petty, they are attached to that one. Asadgrihan pravartante ashuchivrataha. Ashuchi, there is no purity, and their actions are very condemnable, very repulsive. They are without, but they are not worried what people will think, and courageously they do ashuchi vrataha. Vrata as a determination, I will do. And people, they say, I will take drugs, what you will do? Look at this one. Or I will consume alcohol. Even if people say it is not good for you and it is detrimental to your health, I don't care. I start smoking, it is not good for you, I don't care. I do that one, and it's corruption. Don't take bribe, it is not good, I don't care. And that asadgrihan pravartante ashuchi vrataha. They do this one without any shame. And the divine wealth, I talked about Hri is shyness in doing wrong things. These people have no shyness in doing wrong things. Last week I mentioned, I concluded saying that I want to tell a story. I will tell a story of this one, regarding this one, and we will move on. And in Srimad Bhagavatam, we have been covering in the meditation class the story of Dhruva. And Dhruva's lineage, one king was there in his lineage called as Anga. He had a son with great difficulty. He did not have any person to succeed him. With great difficulty, he got a son called as Vena. he went to the rishis and pleaded for a son, and with that one, when he was so pleading, he got a son called as Vena. Right from his childhood, this Vena, right from as a small boy, he used to torture other babies, other kids. And as he was growing small boy and boys, for 5 years, 6 years, he used to strangle some other kids, or while playing, deliberately he used to push other kids into the well and throw stone at other people. Very cruel way of living. And many people have complained to the king, look at your son, he has become a nuisance. So much of trouble he is causing. And this king, Anga, he tried to convince this, tell this child nicely, don't do that one, it is not good. And he tried to admonish, he tried to threaten him, and whatever he could do, he could not change Vena. Then he was that day by day he started stealing from people, robbery, daylight robbery. This boy, Vena, that on the highway he started doing the dacoitry and all. This king could not bear any long. In the middle of the night, without telling anyone, he quietly disappeared from the palace, went into the forest, never to return. And the next day, everyone went looking for king. They could not see, and they told his wife also that we could not find. Now this kingdom had no king. When no ruler was there, all the petty people, all the other small thieves. And what happened in Iraq? Only one bad person was there. When they removed, all the other small petty crime people, everyone came up, and they started haunting people across. There was a total chaos in the kingdom. Then these sages, they were contemplating. King did not have a issue. We blessed him. Look at now king has gone, now more problem has started, and what we will do? They went to the mother and called this boy Vena, and we need a king. Without a king, country cannot work, and they made this Vena a king. Vena was very happy. Now power legalized, whatever he can do, it's illegal. And he was made king, and initially he was very strict, and looking at him, all the other small thieves and other miscreants, they went into hiding. And because he was ruthlessly dealing with them. And after a few days, this Vena became so arrogant, and he started saying, no more prayers, no more havan, no more yajna, and no more temples. Everything must be stopped. No havan. It's everything. No mantra chanting in my kingdom. It's a secular country. No one should invoke the Lord. I am the Lord now. And he stopped everything in the kingdom. These sages, they thought, we made him a king. Now he is going against our own wish. They came together. They said, let us all go and remind the king his duty. If he doesn't listen to us, we will deal with him. We have the spiritual strength. Any day, the spiritual strength is much higher than your monetary strength. We think only the monetary strength is the ultimate strength, but the spiritual strength is much more higher. So these sages, they went to the king, and Vena, he did not have courtesy to offer the seat to them. And despite that one, the sages, they said, O king, you are the ruler, you are the control of this country. You have to do justice, and you are the God, is operating through the king. You have to look after the subjects and rule with according to the Shastra, according to the scriptures, and good things should be propitiated and bad things should be subdued. And you are a king, you have to do that one. And when they were talking like that, this Vena started laughing, and he said, "You perverted-minded so-called sages, you don't know how to read the scriptures. You don't understand the scriptures. The God is the king. You have to worship the king, not the God. It's the Vishnu, one who pervades, not that one, the God. I am the God. If you are doing the Havan, you do the Havan to invoke for me. Offer it to Vyana Yaswaha, you do that one. And for me you have to do. All the temples should be worshipping me. And you have become old and you have lost your mind, and he started abusing them. These sages, they could not, they realized this person cannot be corrected. Then what they did, that Hrunkara with that anger, with that sound itself, that person dropped dead. The Vena died. That Vena, that he was, the whatever qualities were mentioning demonic, he was exactly depicting those qualities. All those qualities he was showing. But the sages, the divine people's energy is much higher than that one. They can manage, they can control that one. They destroyed. And the Vena was showing that one. What happened, Vena, that if I am leading such an arrogant life and unethical life, I am bound to perish. I am bound to die. That is what the story in Srimad Bhagavatam says. That relates well with this one. And the sloka number 11 is the first sloka for today. Chintama aparimeyam cha pralayam yanta upashritaha kamopabhoga parama eta vadati nischita. Again chintama aparimeyam cha pralayanta upashritaha kamopabhoga parama eta vadati nischita. Chintama aparimeyam cha. They are, these people, the demonic people, so many worries. They are bound with so many worries. They are the people treading the path of virtuousness. The mind is calm. The people treading the wrong path, only I may put up a makeup. It's a very costly makeup and costly perfumes and costly lipstick, but still inside Chintama Aparimeya, countless worries is haunting me. I can't sleep. I want sleeping pill. Without sleeping pill I can't sleep. And I want to have alcohol before I go to sleep. I can't go to sleep. Chintama parimeyam cha pralayam yanto upashritaha. They are immersed in worry. Life is full of worry. They are so worried in their life. Kamapa bhoga parama. Only they are busy engaging themselves in satisfying kama upabhoga parama, only satisfying their senses, to hide. They don't know how to deal with this mind within. They are making them reckless. They don't know how to manage they think by engaging themselves outside activity, somehow I will forget the worry. Why I am so busy outside, I don't want to deal with myself. I can't face myself and sit for meditation. No, I don't want to do meditation. Meditation, I want to face myself. I don't want to face. I will go to that footy match, that football, that cricket, that party, this club, that club. I want to go out. I don't want to face myself. Inside it's haunting myself. And they are only going out. They don't want to go face within. And so worried within. Again, repeat after me. Chintama parimeyam cha.
Chintama aparimeyam cha.
Pralayam yanto pashritaha.
Pralayanta upashritaha.
Kamopaboga parama.
Kamopabhoga parama.
Eta vaditi nischita.
Eta vaditi nischita.
Then what happens? Asha pasha shatair baddha.
Asha pasha shatair baddha.
Asha pasha
Asha pasha
shatair baddha.
shatair baddha.
Kama krodha
Kama krodha
parayanaha.
parayanaha.
Ihante
Ihante
kama bhogartha.
kama bhogartha.
Anyaya
Anyaya
artha sanchayan.
artha sanchaya.
Artha means wealth, anyaya, not a right path, in a wrong way, they to satisfy. I want to maintain my lifestyle, the income, what I am getting is not enough. I want more wealth. And the lifestyle, I want to maintain a high lifestyle. My lifestyle, I am not ordinary, I am connected to the high class. I am a high class person. To maintain my lifestyle, whatever my job, small income is not enough. I want additional income. How to get additional income? I tread the wrong path. I make friendship with similar minded people, wrong people. And like drug dealing, terrorism, or whatever the wrong means, I want to maintain my lifestyle. To maintain my lifestyle, I go to any extent, corruption, bribery, so much of corruption. And why corruption? Why I am asking extra money from others? Why I am asking bribe? Because my lifestyle is so high. I want to maintain my lifestyle. Why such a high lifestyle? I don't want to deal with myself. I want to be seen outside. I want to go all parties. I want to be seen. I want to forget about myself. Inside me, it is making me havoc. I can't sleep. I can't face myself. I want to go out. My lifestyle is so I elevate my lifestyle to maintain my lifestyle. Anyaya artha sanchayan. I start acquiring the wealth in a wrong means. Arthaya ihante kama bhogartha. To maintain my lifestyle, all negative path I take. It's in the Bollywood we see to maintain their lifestyle, what they are doing, they are making the acting in a movie is just a showpiece. But behind that one, to maintain their lifestyle, they are resorting to drug dealing. And it's at the expense of other youths, they want to maintain their lifestyle. Drugs or corruption or terrorism, they are resorting to those ones. Asha pasha shatair baddha. They are bound. Asha pasha, the desire of pasha, the cord of desire. Hundreds of them, thousands of them, they are bound. They are bound by countless cords of desire. Kama krodha, they are bound by anger, desire. Kama krodha parayanaha, countless. And they are anyaya artha sanchayan. Artha sanchayan, they to maintain their lifestyle, they resort to these the wrong methods. When we hear that one, we easily relate to that one, what we see. Many people outside and high class, so-called high class people, why they are leading such a high class life. Now we understand when we read this one, why they want to put on so many masks, why they are leading a high class life. Sri Krishna is talking about that one. That is the reason behind their high lifestyle, high class lifestyle. This reason, he is talking about that one. And reading this one, we start analyzing the society better. We can understand the society better. It helps us to understand whom I should make friendship with, whom I should not make friendship with. To protect myself, it helps me to protect myself. Next one, idamadya maya labdha.
Idamadya maya labdha.
Imam prapse manoratham.
Imam prapse manoratham.
Idamasti idamapi.
Idamasti idamapi.
Me bhavishyanti punardhanam.
Me bhavishyati punardhanam.
Again, idamadya maya labdva.
Idamadya maya labdha.
Imam prapse.
Imam prapse
Manoratham.
manoratham.
Idamasti idamapi.
Idamasti idamapi.
Me bhavishyanti
Me bhavishyati
punardhanam.
punardhanam.
Again, 8 letters at a time. Idamadya maya labdha.
Idamadya maya labdha.
Imam prapse manoratham.
Imam prapse manoratham.
Idamasti idamapi.
Idamasti idamapi.
Me bhavishyati punardhanam.
Me bhavishyati punardhanam.
Idamadya, I acquired this one. It's a success. I got this one. Labdva, prapse. I will enjoy myself. I got this one. This is like people in the gambling. I got this one. I won. This is mine. This is mine. I have this one. I will enjoy. I will. Idamasta. In the future also I will do that one. No, who is there? Manoratham punardhanam. I will acquire more wealth. This is mine. This is mine. And it's more and more. They are not satisfied. Asomaya hata shatru. Asomaya hata shatru. Hanishye chaparanapi. Ishvaro aham. Bhogi. Siddho aham. Balavan sukhi. Asomaya hata. Repeat again. Asomaya hata shatru. Hanishye chaparanapi. Ishvaro aham bhogi. Aham bhogi. Siddhoham balavan sukhi. Asomaya, I destroyed my competition. I killed my opponents. I destroyed them. In the gang war, why it is happening? I don't want to see any opponents. I don't want anyone questioning myself. I want to eliminate my opponents. Asomaya hata shatrun. Hanishye chaparanapi. And I destroy chaparanapi. I am the Ishvara. I am God. They claim themselves. And at times, they quote from the Upanishad also. Aham Brahmasmi. They quote this one. Ishvaro aham. I am God. They claim. Who is there to stop me? And I am God. Nobody is there to stop me. I will destroy all the opponents. Ishvaro aham bhogi. Bhogi. Siddhoham. Siddha. I am the perfect one. I can get anything whatever I want. Whatever best in the world is there, that should be mine. That is the attitude Ravana had, or all the demons had. Whatever best is there, it should be mine. It belongs to me. Siddhoham balavan sukhi. I am the most strongest. I am the most happiest in the world. I want to have that one so that I am happy. I am happy. I am happy, and this I will be happy. And when Ravana stole Sita Kriti, many people advised, you have so many wives in your palace, so many beautiful ones, why you want? He says, I don't care, whatever best is there, it should be mine, it will make me happy, I don't care, and whatever best is there, it is mine, it is mine. And the demonic people, what is the militants, or we see in the many countries dictatorship, the king, he or she wants the best, whatever best is there, he wants to grab that one, grab someone's land, grab someone's property, and doesn't care, whatever best, it belongs to me. And adyo abhijanavaanasmi,
Adyo abhijanavaanasmi,
adyo
Adyo
abhijana
abhijana
vanasmi,
vanasmi,
konyosti
konyosti
sadrisho maya,
sadrisho maya,
yakshe dasyami
yakshe dasyami,
modishya
modishya
ityajnana
ityajnana
vimohitaha.
vimohitaha.
Adyo abhijanavaanasmi,
Adyo abhijanavaanasmi,
konyo asti
konyo asti
sadrisho maya,
sadrisho maya,
yakshe dasyami
yakshe dasyami,
modishya
modishya
ityajnana
ityajnana
vimohitaha.
vimohitaha.
Now 8 letters together. Adyo abhijanavaanasmi,
Adyo abhijanavaanasmi,
konyosti sadrisho maya,
konyosti sadrisho maya,
yakshe dasyami modishya
yakshe dasyami modishya
ityajnana vimohitaha.
ityajnana vimohitaha.
Who is equal to me in this world? Is anyone can be compared to me? Who is in the society? Anyone as good as me? Nobody. Konyosmi sadrisho maya. Who can come close to me? Even forget about equal. Who can come and stand in front of me? Nobody. Yakshe dasyami, and yakshe, and I will get whatever wealth I want, and everything under my control, dasyami, and whatever charity I want to give, the support, whole society is supported because of me. The wealth, I am the one who distributes, supports. And if I give $10 to somebody, I make advertisement, everyone, look at that person, he is because of me. I supported him. About 15 years back, he was very struggling, he did not have any money. Then I gave him. Look at him. Whatever small I do, I keep on bragging about that one, telling everyone, look at that one, that because of me. Look at that organization, I was the founding president. Look at that one, I was the director. Look at that one, and whatever is there, it is because of me, everything. I am supporting. Look at, I am supporting. Yakshe dasyami modishya. Enjoying. I am enjoying modishya. Ityajnana vimohitaha. These people confused, limited intellect, people treading in the demonic estate, they talk like this. And repeat the today's sloka from 11 to 15. Chintama parimeyam cha,
Chintama aparimeyam cha,
pralayam yanta upashritaha,
pralayanta upashrita,
kama upaboga parama,
kama upabhoga parama,
etavaditi nischita,
etavaditi nischita,
asha pasha shater bhaddha,
asha pasha shatair bhaddha,
kama krodha parayanaha,
kama krodha parayanaha,
ihante kama bhogartha,
ihante kama bhogartha,
anyaya artha sanchayan,
anyaya artha sanchayan,
idamadya maya labdha,
idamadya maya labdha,
imam prapse manoratham,
imam prapse manoratham,
idamasti idamapi me,
इदमस्तीदमपि मे
भविष्यति पुनर्धनम्
भविष्यति पुनर्धनम्
असौ मया हता शत्रुन्
असौ मया हता शत्रु
हनिष्ये चापरानपि
हनिष्ये चापरानपि
ईश्वरो अहं भोगी
ईश्वरो अहं भोगी
सिद्धोऽहं बलवान् सुखी
सिद्धो अहं बलवान् सुखी
आढ्योऽभिजनवानस्मि
आढ्यो अभिजनवानस्मि
कोऽन्योऽस्ति सदृशो मया
पुण्योऽस्ति सदृशो मया
यक्षे दास्यामि मोदिष्य
यक्षे दास्यामि मोदिष्य
इत्यज्ञानाविमोहिताः
इत्यज्ञानाविमोहिताः
वसुदेवसुतं देवं
वसुदेवसुतं देवं
कंसचाणूरमर्दनं
कंसचाणूरमर्दनं
देवकी परमानन्दं
देवकी परमानन्दं
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्